Hi there guys, it's Robert, an ambassador for Christ, and as you know where I go, the kingdom goes. Remember, like, subscribe, share. I like the thanks for the comments, the support. You know, love you guys. Oh yes, my people in New Mexico, my people in California. Yes, that's right. I do read the comments, and I'm just, my mind's blown. My people from New Zealand, what? My brain is blown when I see comments from that guy that far. Me, little old Robert, in the south of England. Anyway, it's Robert, an ambassador for Christ, and as you know where I go, the kingdom goes. Remember, like, subscribe, share, eat the fish, spit out the bone. Some things you may agree with, some things you may not. Say it really quickly. I want to get on into this because it's very interesting. Now, God took me to the Kardashians, Kanye West, and Rihanna's house. God took me to the Kardashians, to Kanye West, and to Rihanna's house. All right, uninvited. But listen, if you think this is going to be some celebrity gossip, you might as well leave now. And it's not no celebrity gossip. I'm a son of God, and God shows me things spiritually. I go places spiritually, okay? Because I pray a lot. I read the word. I'm in worship. I pray in tongues a lot. And all that stuff. And I go on travels. God takes me on travels. And I'm not talking about astral projection here. That's witchcraft and wizardry. I'm talking about traveling in the spirit legally with Christ. All right? Anyway, back to what I was saying. You see, what's happened with the Kardashians and everything like that is that they have bowed down, right? They have bowed down to Satan. They've given their life to Satan. And in them doing that, they have received, okay, the world. They have received finances. They have received fame, fortune, and all these sort of things, all right? But there's one thing Satan didn't tell them, and that is when you bow down to Satan to get all these worldly things, all right, to blow up in the world, what he doesn't tell you is that torments come with that stuff. Tormenting spirits come along with it. Now, let me break it down, what I saw. So as I was praying, and I saw all three of them at the same time in their houses, and I saw their life all at the same time, and I saw torments everywhere, where everybody's like, wow, they're on telly and blah, blah, blah. Behind the scenes, they're tormented. This is powerful. Let's go into the Kardashians, for example. Twisted family. What's happened? I was watching a video the other day. I was watching a YouTube, something on YouTube somewhere, and it was what's the girl's name? Kendall? One of them. One of the younger daughters, Kendall or the other one. They were talking to the mum, to Chris. And Chris was saying about, oh, you know, you stole my dress. I've got video cameras showing it. And basically, the daughter basically told her mum, you know, shut up. I'm going to go and do what I want. That sort of attitude. And the mum's face was like this, shocked, like really upset at the way her daughter spoke to her. Torments. When a pet child speaks to a parent that way, the parent is tormented. Check this out, okay? The husband, what's the husband's name? Bruce Jenner, all right? What happened to him? He had a transgender, whatever. He had a sex change business there. Why did he do that? Tormented. He's tormented. Because he was tormented, he turned in that way. Tormented spirit. The Kardashians, what about Kim? Have you seen the way she changed her body and the things she does to herself and the things she goes through to stay relevant? Tormented. Because she knows that if she doesn't do that sort of stuff, she can't be relevant anymore. Same with Kanye West. He does all these things. When you read about that, when you watch the gay mafia, for example, the fashion industry, you see what Kanye West and what he's getting involved with, all these higher witchcraft and higher secret societies and going into all this madness, okay? He's surrendering himself to darker and darker spirits. And what's happening? He's becoming more and more tormented. Kim Kardashian, more and more tormented. What's the other Kardashian's name? Whatever her name is. All her relationships are mashed up. Tormented. Anybody who is in contact with that family gets tormented. I forgot that. What's the you know the tall daughter, whatever her name is, the youngest daughter, whatever her name is. She got married to that black guy, and he's in hospital because he's not got killed. Tormented. Can't connect with it. The other guy, she was married to another. I don't know their names. I don't really watch it. But there was a tall white basketball player or something like that that was married to I've got her name, Chloe. Is it Chloe? I think it's Chloe. One of them, the light-skinned one, the tall sister, the youngest sister. He was married to her, and he done an interview like about 2 years ago saying, you know what I mean, that family's crazy. Thank God I got that one I did. That's what he said. Craziness, all right? Then you've got the brother, Robert. I don't know, he's a drug addict, mashed up, tormented, torments. The whole family is not even held together. It's all gone crazy. Now, The same with Rihanna and all this sort of stuff. You see Rihanna on the screen doing all her music, all her Sledgehammer songs, and she's got all getting blown up, and everybody likes her. Behind the scenes, she's tormented. Do you get what I'm saying? What about that other guy, Chris Brown? You know, tormented. What happened? He's trying to sit in his house and relax. Chris Brown is trying to relax in his house, and he's getting alleged woman said that, you know, he pointed a gun at me. Police are going around his house. Tormented. There's no rest. The thing is, with that type of stuff, when you yield yourself and you worship Satan, you get all that stuff, yes, but you will have no rest and no peace and no relaxation whatsoever. You look at any of those celebrities, any of those people that have blown up in the public eye, whatever, you check it out. They've bowed their knee to Satan, you'll see torments everywhere in their life. No rest, no peace. You think they're enjoying their wealth. They're not enjoying their wealth at all. They can't even sleep at night. They can't. Tormented spirit. The same way that Saul had a tormented spirit because he went against God. He had a tormenting spirit upon him all the time. And he couldn't rest. No rest. See, with God now, the Bible says that the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow with it. So when you're blessed of God, when you become famous through God, okay, when God exalts you, when God promotes you, and you become in a public eye through God, for example, there is no torment with it. It's just peace, relaxation. In Ecclesiastes, you can say it better than me. It says that it's a vanity of the person who labours with his hands and somebody else eats it. It's a labour, it's a curse when you labour but you can't enjoy the fruit of your labour. It's a curse, it's vanity, okay? So these people here, you think they're enjoying it in their cars and they're flying here in Paris and whatever. They're not enjoying nothing. They're in their head, they're like, how can I stay relevant? How can I stay in the public eye? I have to do this. You know what, right? I know I'm going on a bit more, but I need to let you understand something. You know Akon, yeah? He was on tour. I heard of an interview with him about 4 or 5 years ago, and he said that he was on tour non-stop for 2.5 years. On tour for 2.5 years. If you're on tour for 2.5 years, right, constantly working, doing tours, doing shows, doing concerts for 2.5 years, how are you enjoying your wealth? You ain't. You're a slave. You got torments all over the place. Oh my days. You know One Direction, blown up in America, all crazy. The guy called Zayn, I think his name is, they was on the road for like 18 months, and that guy Zayn started having mental issues, things breaking down, can't enjoy his wealth. Go here, we're doing a concert here, O2 Arena, Birmingham, Brighton, well not Brighton, but Birmingham, Newcastle, Manchester, I don't know, we're going over to New York, we're doing all these big shows worldwide. You can't enjoy your wealth. Torments. So let me show you something. Don't fashion yourself after the world, because if you fashion yourself after the world, torments. You're going to be tormented in every area of your life, okay? Now, if you align yourself with anything demonic, torments are coming into your life. If you're tormented right now, check your life out and see if you've aligned yourself with something that is not of God. That's where the torments is coming from. Sorry about that. That was a free one, I thought. Maybe that's a whole new message I might have to do after this one or something. Anyway, that's what happened. God took me to their house, and this is what I saw. The message is, don't fashion yourself after the world, and don't wander after these people, because they're full of torments. The whole life is tormented, and those torments will come into your life, so just step away from them. Step away from them. It's Robert, an ambassador for Christ, and as you know where I go to the kingdom, guys. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Alright? I shall see you guys a bit later. Stay blessed, alright?